Exciting news for Google Pixel fans. The Pixel 10 lineup is reportedly set to receive a fresh set of brand new wallpapers, and as always, they may give us a sneak peek into the color options for the upcoming phones. For years, Google has included unique wallpapers with each new Pixel release, and these wallpapers often reflect the theme or design language of the device's colors. For example, the Pixel 7 had beautiful feather designs, the Pixel 8 featured stunning geode patterns, and the Pixel 9 went with creative floral designs. Well, according to a leaker known as Mystic Leaks, the Pixel 10 wallpapers have surfaced. These wallpapers feature designs that look like glass or lenses reflecting vibrant light. The Pixel 10 is expected to ship with much bolder, more vivid backgrounds, hinting that the base model might come in some eye-catching colors. However, it's a bit tricky to predict the exact shades just from these images. On the other hand, the wallpapers for the Pixel 10 Pro and Pro XL focus on more subdued tones like beige, green, blue, and black. This suggests that Google may be opting for lower-key, elegant colors for the flagship models, perhaps a dark blue or muted tones, rather than the brighter hues like pink we might see on the base model. Of course, these leaks should be taken with a pinch of salt, especially when they come from lesser-known sources. But there's more. Previous reports suggest that the Pixel 10 series won't get a huge design overhaul. Instead, we'll likely see an upgrade to Google's Tensor G5 ARM chip. The base model is also rumored to get a dedicated telephoto camera, though it may sacrifice a smaller main camera sensor to make room for it. What do you think? Are you excited about the new Pixel 10 wallpapers? Let me know in the comments below. If you're a fan of Google's Pixel smartphones, we've got some exciting news about the upcoming Pixel 10 series. While Google has always relied on Samsung for components like displays, camera sensors, and modems, it looks like they're making a shift with the Pixel 10. Let's dive into what's changing and what we can expect from the new cameras. Pixel 10, Pixel 10 Pro, and Pixel 10 Pro XL. New camera setup. According to a report from Android Authority, Google is upgrading the camera system on the Pixel 10, moving from a dual camera setup on the Pixel 9 to a triple camera system. The new setup will feature Samsung's ISO-CELS sensors, which have been a staple in Pixel phones for years. Here's the breakdown for the Pixel 10. 50MP ISO-CELS-GN8 primary rear camera, 11MP ISO-CELS-3J1 telephoto camera, 11MP ISO-CELS-3J1 front-facing camera. For the ultra-wide camera, Google is going with a 13MP Sony IMX712 sensor, which is a bit of a departure from the usual Samsung ISO-CELS sensors. Now, it's worth noting that while the Pixel 10 is getting an extra telephoto camera, its primary camera is technically a downgrade. The Pixel 10 will feature a 1/95-inch ISO-CELS-GN8 sensor, replacing the Pixel 9's 1/31-inch ISO-CELS-GNV sensor, which had a larger size. For the Pixel 10 Pro and Pixel 10 Pro XL, Samsung is supplying the 50MP ISO-CELS-GNV for the primary rear camera. However, the ultra-wide, telephoto, and selfie cameras will be sourced from Sony, using 48MP Sony IMX858 sensors. Pixel 10 Pro Fold camera setup. There's also a foldable Pixel 10 Pro Fold in the works, and it's set to feature an impressive camera setup. Here's what we're expecting. 50MP ISO-CELS-GN8, 1/95-inch primary camera, 12MP ISO-CELS-3J1, 1/32-inch ultra-wide camera, 12MP ISO-CELS-3J1, 1/32-inch telephoto camera, two 11MP ISO-CELS-3K1 selfie cameras, inner and outer screens. So while Google is shifting away from Samsung in terms of modems and chipset production, Samsung is still playing a big role in providing high-quality ISO-CELS sensors for the Pixel 10 series. That's all for today's update. What do you think about these new camera setups and the shift away from Samsung's modems and chipsets? Let me know in the comments below.